My hardest day in prison was not the first, and it was not the last. For a lot of guys, when they're coming up to their release date, they don't sleep, they're nervous, they don't know what they're going to do when they hit the street. But for me, I didn't know it was my last day. I didn't know until 2 o'clock in the afternoon that I was getting released later that day because I'd received a conditional pardon, so I got to skip that whole step, though I didn't sleep for a week or two once I got out, so I just did it on the other side. Instead, the hardest day for me was the halfway point of my original sentence. Because at 18, I was sentenced to serve 32 years in prison. And when I got the halfway point of that sentence, I realized I didn't have that much left in the tank. That I'd been using that time to grow and heal and be responsible, try to make myself a better person, try to help the people around me, but I just did not see how I was going to do that amount of time again. I just felt broken. And there were periods during my time in prison that were incredibly helpful or incredibly full of growth, but near the end, it just felt like it was dragging. It just felt like there was no more good coming out of it. It was all destruction. It was all being broken down because, again, I didn't have anything left in the tank. That's why I wish that prison sentences weren't just arbitrarily given out, but we actually checked in on people to see who they are today. What are they doing today? Where's their energy gone? What have they invested in? Have they invested in gambling and doing drugs and staying in trouble? Cool, they're not investing in their future. Have they invested in education and taking classes or teaching themselves things because those classes aren't available? Cool, that sounds like somebody who needs to be out in the world, somebody who's paid their dues and is ready to participate. Instead, at least here in Virginia, we ask judges to be mind readers and have 30 minutes with somebody and decide when that person is going to be safe to come home from prison. Which means there are a lot of people in prison that are ready to come home right now and aren't getting that chance. And there are also a lot of people who should not be coming home, who are in active danger to society, but because they got an arbitrarily low number, they're coming home.